Time slowed down as the puck slid onto John Tavares' stick blade. A gaping net waited just a few feet away. After being sidelined for 7 games with a broken finger, Tavares had a golden opportunity to secure a triumphant return with a goal. But then, time sped up. Tavares shoveled the puck over the outstretched paddle of Los Angeles Kings goalie Jonathan Quick and over the 4-foot-high crossbar, vaporizing a virtual layup. "Obviously I'd love to have it back," Tavares said afterward. "I think I had way more time than I thought, and knowing what kind of goalie Quick is, I just got underneath it and it is what it is." That glaring miss on a first-period power play was Tavares' only notable moment in a quiet return, in which he had 2 shots, no points, and was even in the Maple Leafs' 3-1 win over the Kings on Tuesday night. The ever-even-keel captain summed up his return in an expectedly vanilla way, calling it, "not bad. Probably a little bit of rust and just getting back into the rhythm of things," Tavares added. "But overall, it felt pretty good. Certainly, I could play a lot better, but good to get back in it." His hockey card stats may not have been impressive, but Tavares still showed his worth under the surface. In a game the Maple Leafs dominated possession-wise, boasting a 56.8 Corsi for percentage and nearly 2/3 of the scoring chances. According to Natural Stat Trick, Tavares led the way with a 72 CF% and an 8-for-12 performance in the face-off circle. The Maple Leafs were 0-for-3 with the man advantage, adding to what is now an atrocious 2-for-26 slump, but Tavares offered noticeable help on that front as well. If he hadn't duffed his best scoring chance, the narrative would be quite different both for the Maple Leafs power play and the perception of Tavares' return. "He was fine," coach Mike Babcock said in defense of his star center. "But you're not playing NHL games when you're hurt. No matter who you work with and how good the development team is and all that stuff, it's still not NHL hockey. It's reasonable to expect Tavares to be a step behind when he's been removed from NHL action for 2.5 weeks. Still, the second year of his 7-year, $77 million contract is off to a respectable start, with Tavares collecting 7 points, 3 goals, 4 assists, through 9 games. One of Tavares' strengths that is difficult to quantify is his trustworthiness with a variety of potential line mates. Mitch Marner is a constant on right wing, but against the Kings the left winger spot was given to Nick Pettin, a frequent fourth-liner who'd only just been recalled from the American Hockey League 1 day prior. Of course, the typical trio of Tavares, Marner, and Zach Hyman will reunite soon, once Hyman returns from injured reserve. That could happen as soon as Thursday, though Babcock gave nothing away on the matter when asked about it. So for now, Tavares will play with Marner and whomever else Babcock sees fit. The coach's confidence to slot anyone to the left of Tavares on the top line gives Toronto some flexibility with its forward group, which is never bad to have. Tavares is never bad to have either, though that goes without saying. The Maple Leafs are 5-3-1 with him and 3-2-2 without him. Even when he's not scoring, Tavares helps Toronto play puck-dominant hockey that limits chances for opponents. Tuesday was a prime example of that, with the Maple Leafs posting 62 shot attempts, i.e. on goal, blocked and missed, compared to just 49 from the Kings. The result was a grimy game that required a pair of late, rapid succession goals by Toronto to snap a 1-1 tie. "Some people would think it was ugly," Babcock said. "I thought it was beautiful." He was talking about the game, but he could have just as easily been talking about Tavares.